Hey guys, it's Timo from DimusTech, and today we are checking the Lowepro Fastpack Pro BP 250 AW3. This is a long name. So for those of you who know and follow, this is my PeakDesign everyday backpack, the 20-liter, and it's version 1 and I really like it and I'm going to continue to use it. There's nothing wrong with it, everything is okay, but there are a few disadvantages here that, well, how should I say, I've always looked for something even better, and it might be this one. I'm not fully sure yet. Now this thing costs actually cheaper than this one, it's bigger and it's lighter. Weird, right? But it's supposed to be good, and it opens more than the PeakDesign. So the PeakDesign, whenever I go to travel or something like this, I fill it up pretty much completely, and if I buy something on my travel or whatever, a present or anything, I have nowhere to put it in. Now here, this one should be bigger, and I should be able still to stick something inside. So I'll put the PeakDesign away for now, and we'll check this one. Now keep in mind, this one is 20 liters, but it's actually about 12, and you can open this thing up to 20. That's something that they pretty much don't tell you exactly, but yeah, that's how it is. Anyway, let's close it back. And it's not exactly fully 20, I'd say. Though, again, this one is an amazing backpack, and I am going to continue to use it every day. And this one probably will be for those more extensive travels. We'll see. So bear with me because it's a little bit complicated to actually shoot like this. So I hope that you'll be able to see everything. So this is the Lowepro, and let's start from the top and we'll see how it goes. Let's try and start from the back. And we have here a laptop department. Now we should be able to put here a 15-inch laptop with no issues. It can be actually a pretty thick laptop, and the department is a little bit it ends not at the bottom, so that's kind of cool. I mean, you have some protection when it falls or something, for example. And let's continue. So we have here something that you probably would think that this is the main compartment. It's not, but you'll see. You have here a small compartment, actually. I mean, it's not that small, it goes like this. It has a few inches deep, and it has a rain cover. Now, as far as I've been told, this backpack is water resistant and it will survive rain. But for full protection, you do want this. And it comes with a backpack, you don't need to additionally buy it or something. We have here another pocket inside. And it's zip lock if you want. And if we'll look here, we have, let's turn around. We have, first of all, this one is a loop for your keys or for this raincoat if you really want. And we have another pocket here, sort of, not exactly a mesh, I'm not really sure how to call that material. And another one smaller here, and another one here. Those are pretty much for pens if you want or something like that. Let's close this up and we'll continue here. So here we have another small actually pocket, but you can fit a lot here. Seriously, it feels like you can fit a lot, and this one feels like, I don't know, more protected or something like that. So you have another pocket here, pretty big and deep, and another one here which is also deep, a little bit smaller, but keep in mind you have some sort of protecting mesh here. It will be good for your sunglasses, for example, for a phone screen or something. It will keep it safe. So that's quite awesome. So let's close it up. And keep in mind that the zippers are awesome here as well. Look at those. I mean, that seems really high quality. I'm not really sure if that zipper particularly is water resistant. That one looks like it does. That one isn't, and that one I'm not fully sure. So yeah, I'm not really sure about its water resistance, though in the store they claimed it is. And we have a front pocket here, just for smaller items, if you want to put something small quickly, that's a good one as well. You have here some loops, if you want to, I don't know, attach something, you might be able to do with those. And I want to go actually everywhere except the real main compartment yet. So let's go to the straps. Okay, so the straps, well, they feel quite good. They are not that thick as the PeakDesign actually, but I don't know, it feels really good and I didn't have any complaint, but again, I didn't use it fully yet, so that's something to consider. You have your thingy here for your sunglasses or for whatever you want, and I actually use it for something really weird. I actually put my GoPro through this and it's quite comfortable. So you have another one here if you want, and you have sort of chest strap, I'm not really sure how to call it. I will probably just dismount it or whatever because I don't like those, I never use them. Though it might be comfortable for some of you. And if we look here, we have here this thing, which is a pass-through for your trolley. So if you are going abroad or something, you can pass it through and it will be really comfortable. This thing feels comfortable here, and there's something else that I already packed, but for a video we'll actually show you. They have waist straps. They seem comfortable and I don't know, it's probably good, but I just don't like those. By the way, you can loop here things, so it might be really useful actually. But I just hate those. You cannot detach it, but you can sort of tuck it away. So that's at least that for me. We also have a water bottle here, and keep in mind that it's a mesh here. You can fit something pretty good here, but this thing here is protected at the bottom, which means, as it makes for, a tripod. And you have this loop here also to protect your tripod as well. Now, finally, let's go to the main compartment. So you probably think to yourself, this is opening all the way. Yes and no. So we do have a side pocket here, and otherwise I wouldn't even bother with this backpack. We have here some different loops. They are sort of yellow-orange, I'd say orange, and they look nice. So let's open it. You'll see that it opens, and that's it. You won't be able to open it more for now, and you'll see. So as you can see, we have here a whole compartment for your gear and everything, and it will fit pretty much whatever you like, and we'll see in a bit more. So let's close it for a moment and put it this way. So we have here another sort of handle if we want, and we have here some more loops that we can attach more. So we can attach here the tripod, for example, and use the side pocket for a water bottle or something like that. It's your choice. Now, this thing is really rugged here, so I guess it will protect everything. But for now, let's open those. And once you open them, you still cannot open it. You'll see. Let's open it. And you can open the downside, but there's a problem. You won't be able to actually open it yet. And this is because there is another protection here. And if we'll unloop that, we'll be able to open it. So first of all, before I forget, you have here, well, that's reflective. So we have here two pockets for your SD cards if you want. That's kind of convenient because on the side pocket, it's actually always accessible. I guess we could just add another layer here or something so we can put batteries here, but that's good enough. So let's open it up and look inside. So everything pretty much will fit here. And obviously you can customize everything here, and I will. I didn't do that yet, but we can do it with no issue. So everything is with Velcro and everything is good here, but there's something a little bit special, and it's this thing. This divider is a little bit different because you pretty much can do it like this, take out whatever here, and put it back. It's a weird thing, but it's a quick access for another lens, for example, or something like that. So I didn't actually fill it up, but it should contain enough gear for me, and I should be able to pack here even the drone, I guess. So let's do something like this. Let's stop the video. I will try to fill it up as I would go for a trip or something, and we'll see how it will end up. So now the backpack is actually full, and I will go around here and show you everything. So let's start with the main compartment. And keep in mind that I don't have another camera to actually show how it fits. But my camera, the DSLR with the current lens, which is a pretty big lens, I mean it's not small, fits here well, both of them. And there's another place here, which currently there's just a pocket with some filters, that's it. And you can see that I have another lens, which is a Tokina 100, and it fits really well without any issue, and I can quickly access it with no issue. And I have even the 24, the Pancake here, which is a small lens. And again, there's another place here, I could fit another lens here. Actually, you know what? Let's actually fit another one lens here. You see? Another lens here, and that's a 35 Tamron, which is a pretty big one. So, we have even the drone here, which fits really well. We have its controller, and two batteries here, which pretty much fit. I mean, it's good enough. And honestly, I could just find a way here and fit even the charger with no issue, though I have another place to put the charger if I want. So let's close this one up. Because I don't have another big tripod, I put here a small one, and you can see that it's falling. I didn't actually fully connect it or something, and it's not exactly the correct way to put a tripod, but it's good enough, and it will hold the tripod. So that one usually I would just fold up, this one isn't really fully folded, and put it pretty much upside down inside so it won't fall. But this is just for demonstration. So let's go to the top. And here I think I didn't put, I did put here two extra batteries just for quick access. You know, it's easier to access it from here. So two batteries here for quick access, it's easier to access them. Let's go here. And here, well, basically I have here the GoPro 8, you can see it here, and I have much space here. I don't know, I just fitted all my sort of adapters and small cables and small things that usually hang nowhere in the PeakDesign, so they all fit here, and they also fit with the same pocket usually in PeakDesign where the sunglasses are, but here it's more comfortable here to put them, more suitable, so I put it here. So we have that compartment, and here I have put my Sony headphones. There's enough room to put much more stuff here with no issue. That's where I would put something bigger, something that I bought or something like that. And here I just put my Xiaomi power bank with its pretty long cable, so I can pretty much charge anything I want. Now in the laptop compartment I don't have anything right now because I don't have a laptop right now. That's pretty much the whole tour of the backpack, as it is full now. So I've been using this backpack and it's quite nice. I do have some things that I want to say. I still don't think that the upper part here is actually waterproof. I don't know, it's somewhat water resistant for sure. But those zippers here, I'm not fully sure about them. There is a raincoat again, so you have nothing to worry, but keep in mind about that. Now, the backpack itself can pack lots of things, seriously, that's an awesome thing. You can pack stuff here. And let's dive a little bit in here, and I want to tell you something here. So, let's open it. First of all, this thing actually is very comfortable, but it takes some time to get used to it after the PeakDesign. It's a little bit different. Now, currently, it is empty, and there's nothing here, but things that I do put here, for example, when I open the backpack, things that are small here, they might fall actually here or somewhere else from the top. So those things here are not going to the full length, so they do have some gap here. So keep that in mind, small things might fall. It's not a big issue because they're still in there somewhere, but keep in mind. Now if we are talking about the back, it's quite comfortable, but keep in mind that with some heavy equipment, with some heavy gear, you might feel at the lower place here, you might feel there's something there. It's not perfect. The straps are kind of okay. I wish they were maybe a little bit, actually more like PeakDesign. I don't know, I prefer them. But honestly, for long term, for a long hot day, which it was actually okay. Honestly, I must say that I didn't feel too much of a difference between the PeakDesign and this backpack, but it's probably because I did miss my PeakDesign. It's not that PeakDesign is better, it's just that I was already regularly using my PeakDesign, so I know where everything is. Here it was slightly different, it was a little bit new for me, so it took some time to find things, though it was so comfortable to find them actually, that I didn't have lots of time spending to actually find stuff here. It was really comfortable. Now, one thing that I still kind of don't like that much, the tripod goes to your bottle pocket, and there is no bottle pocket on the other side obviously, which actually could have been done here. I mean, I do use something like that on the PeakDesign. They do have your bottle pockets on both of the sides, and one of them I use for the tripod, one of them for a bottle actually, and it works really well, nothing to complain. Obviously you can put the tripod here, but in my case it was a long sort of selfie stick for 3 meters for the GoPro and during that shoot, so it wasn't that comfortable to put it anywhere else actually, or at least I couldn't figure any other place to put it. Another thing that honestly kind of bothers me, those things, those parts of a strap, you don't really have anywhere to put them. I mean, on the PeakDesign they're at least looking quite nice. Those are just, they look cheap here. I mean, it's nothing cheap, it's good, but it just doesn't look that well, and I don't know, it's that long, I don't know. It's not comfortable. There is like something here that you can put, like rubber here, but again, it's not enough, it still hangs here, the rest of it, so I don't know. I still couldn't figure out how to actually take out these, and I hate them actually, those things, and you can move them, but I couldn't actually remove them, and that's quite annoying. For me, I mean, I could break them, but that's not the idea here. That's quite sad because on most of the backpacks on PeakDesign you just pull it off and that's it. You can change the place and everything. Here, well, it's not that. On my older North Face backpack you could just remove them easily. At the bottom or at the top there was a place that you could just slide it there and that's it. But here, sadly, no. The weight of the backpack actually feels really lighter, and it's actually a big change for me. I think that's one of the reasons that this backpack will be in use quite a lot. And again, it fitted perfectly my drone, my camera. I had even enough space left for another lens, and I could even find a place for another lens if I really wanted to. All the 3 batteries of the drone were there. I still had some place left here. It was actually a day of work. I worked at the morning, then went shooting. So I had my big Sony headphones and also my lunchbox, and I still had enough place to actually put a reserve shirt here, and I had much more place. So yeah, this backpack does deliver the things that I really wanted. I do have now enough space for all my gear. Plus, if I need to bring something else, for example, lunchbox or other stuff, now I have it. For the daily use, I'd still probably use my PeakDesign for the smaller shoots, just because I'm already comfortable with it, and I don't know, it just seems more versatile and more robust. But honestly, this backpack is awesome. Thank you for watching this DimusTech episode. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you won't miss any future video. And I'll see you on the next one.